If you get it, it can be very, very serious, especially in those group of people.
We're here talking about listeria. First, can you just give me the basics? What is it?
So listeria is a bacteria that can cause mild, moderate, or severe disease, depending upon who it's attacking, basically, who gets listeria. Most of the time, it's the very, very young, less than 2-year-old neonates and infants get really sick with listeria, or the elderly people who are older than 65. Another cohort of people that we worry about with listeria infection are pregnant people. So we have to be very careful to keep listeria, especially high in our differential, when we see symptoms in patients who might have been exposed or ingested listeria. So most of the time it's people who ingest soft cheeses, most commonly, or drink unpasteurized milk, which is called raw milk in the market. Some people are, like to drink that. Soft cheeses, especially made with unpasteurized milk, are at high risk. Other things like sprouts have been shown to carry listeria if eaten in, or deli sandwiches, where cold cut meats, hot dogs, those kind of things. If people ingest, if they have listeria, they can get sick.
And apparently there's a recent recall on some cheese, and that's why we're getting questions about this. What do you look for? How do you recognize the symptoms?
Yeah, so many people should be first aware of this recall, which is a high priority recall right now. Most of the time when symptoms are simple, like gastroenteritis, people can ingest and have food poisoning like symptoms, belly pain, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Some people can have fevers also with it. So most of the time it's a gastrointestinal illness, but when symptoms are really severe, fever not going away, headache, neck stiffness, people can have it in their blood or even in the central nervous system, where they can get meningitis.
So would you categorize this as something that's rare, but if you get it, it can be very, very serious?
That's correct. If you get it, it can be very, very serious, especially in those group of people. So if the symptoms appear and they are relating this to the food they ate, the cheese they ate, or something, deli meat sandwiches they ate, they need to notify their primary health care provider to start with, especially if they have gastrointestinal symptoms, or if they're pregnant, or if they have a baby which is having symptoms, or if they are immune compromised and have other conditions that make them immune compromised, such as people with cancer are immune compromised because of their treatments, or people who take high dose steroids for some other illnesses. They need to be really vigilant if they have these gastrointestinal symptoms, and especially if they start having fevers, headache, neck stiffness. That is the time they just need to go to the closest urgent care, emergency care, wherever they could.
And I'm just curious, have you personally seen any cases recently?
Not recently, but yes, we do see this off and on, and we have to keep this in differential. Most of the time when people come to the hospitals, they're already sick, and we've had a couple cases a couple years ago with we saw listeria in the blood. We also see listeria meningitis, although rare, but we have seen it. It is a reportable thing when we culture listeria in blood or CNS, cerebrospinal fluid, we do report it, and usually the public health people are pretty good in connecting with the patients and asking them questions just to trace where exactly this originated.